tragic defeat, Billy, in the end of a very long beaten run rather. No shortage of effort, but nothing seemed to go our way in many ways, in many areas tonight. How did you see the game and the performance?
Yeah, I thought we really started well again. I thought we started really on the front foot. We got the early goal. Really should have capitalised on one or two good chances. Should have really been 2-0 up before really they scored the goal. You look at the goal, players are all saying it was offside. So they get the goal, we get to half time. Like I say, the disappointment is obviously conceding late on when we've got 10 men. I just thought it was a stop-start game. I thought the referee played his part, not in any good way. Got to be careful, obviously, but
yes, you're sure.
I've done a lot of games, as people know, and I've been around for a long time. And I've said this before. People should not come here with preconceived ideas of what we are or what we're not. And I think at times that's what it looked like from the outside.
And the ref had made his mind up about.
I think he'd made his mind up like I say, he wasn't judging what he saw, he was judging what he might have seen or what he thought he might have seen. And what I would say is, you don't send a boy to do a man's job.
No.
It's an old adage, but you don't send a boy to do a man's job.
No.
And like I say, we have to take it on the chin, like we have done before. We haven't had that for a while, but tonight we certainly got that. So we dust ourselves down and we go again. We go again.
Apart from, we did look a little bit leggy, not surprisingly, with the schedule we've had of Saturday, Tuesday games. Do you think this was a game too far in that sense? Do you think that fatigue played its part tonight, particularly in the second half, Billy?
Second half, yeah, we may not have had that verb, but like I say, when we've played so lot of the second half. Obviously, Dwayne, I think if you look back even on that challenge, Dwayne, he doesn't make a challenge.
No.
The lad falls on the floor before. He's clever, the lad falls on the floor. Dwayne doesn't actually make a challenge, he just runs in a straight line behind him. The lad falls on the floor and the ref can't wait to get him off.
Yeah.
And it was happening all night. Dwayne's first yellow card, the lad jumped across him, but the ref just didn't have a clue what was, like I say, we're bitterly disappointed. We're disappointed with the second goal because that's avoidable. That's the most disappointing part of the night, the second goal, because it's a basic throw-in. We get slightly mixed up on the marking on the throw-in. It gets crossed into our box, and the lad has a free header from 5-6 yards, which can't happen. No. So we're not best pleased about the second goal. But I think, look, the players have been on a fantastic run. They've had the plaudits quite rightly, and then once again they put everything into it tonight. Lack of effort, no lack of desire. Yes, a little bit leggy second half. Few knocks kicking about, but what we have to do is pick ourselves up and start again.
Sure.
Hereford have had a good result, I think, tonight. I think they've had a good result tonight. So obviously they seem to be changed a few things since the loss of the manager. Yeah. So it's going there. It's a difficult place, Hereford.
Of course.
We know it's a difficult place. It always is. There'll be a big crowd. There'll be a loud crowd with lots of people in the gate. They get very good gates. Let's just hope we have a referee that can actually deal with something.
Yeah, let's hope so. And finally, just a word on Adam Lund. Of course, he had to come off at half time. What's the situation?
He's just banged his nose one day. He's just got a knock on his nose, so it wasn't great. It was bleeding quite a bit, and he's got a knock on his nose, and so we thought it was better to withdraw him. He'll be fine Monday. He'll be fine.
That's good news. Well, sure we'll look for.
No worries, gents. Thank you. Let's hope so.
We'll be back.